It is totally up to you. So deck 1, deck 2, deck 3. So we have Deviant Moon, Lewellyn, and Burbs. This is actually Paulina, but it has birds on it, so it's called the Burbs. Deck 1, Stone 1. Then this reading is for you. One, two, three, four, 5 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. All right, we'll keep that in mind. So with that Virgo moon, again, we're talking all about that balance. We're talking about coming into balance with organization, coming into balance with our logic, our perspective, the way that we think about things. But we're also coming into a complete acceptance of what we cannot change. So our very first card here talks about our balance, what we're trying to bring into balance, what needs to be balanced, what can be balanced right now. Then our second card is our action card. This is how we can balance this. We have our intention right here in the middle for this new moon. And then we have what we need to accept and what part of shadow that this lies in, how we integrate this part of shadow so that we can accept something. All right. So our first card right here, we have the Queen of Swords reversed. This has a lot to do with the way that we use our words, the way we utilize our communication, the way that we utilize our logic. The Queen of Swords in reverse, this is a not very feminine way of going to battle. So this is our unbalanced part. Our feminine is kind of, it's not that she's kind of, our feminine is blocked off from us. Our feminine attributes when it comes to battle, when it comes to getting the win, getting a leg up, we're not using our feminine attributes, we're using our masculine. So that's like that is some like masculine wounding. That means that somewhere in your belief system, you have pretty much told the feminine sides of you that they are unworthy and that they are toxic. I feel like this has a lot to do with expressing emotions. So it's like there is a part of you that has suppressed your ability to tap into the feminine, into the divine emotions, and really make changes, really make sense of it. Yeah, make sense of it to communicate to other people. So it comes out really toxic a lot of the time. So instead of relearning how to communicate in a more divine way, you just have suppressed that part of you. So that's what's being asked to come into alignment, is your feminine side when it comes to battling specifically. I'm not saying you're not a creative person. I'm not saying you're not in touch with your emotions, but when it comes to like fighting for what you want, fighting for what you desire, there's some sort of, you take this really, really masculine route on it, and it's more aggressive than divine. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. And then we have Judgment and Reversal. And so this is the action that we can take in order to make this balance. And with Judgment and Reversal, what I'm saying is, judgment of self. First off, judgment of self. You can see that this angel is like playing music, and these people, yeah, I guess they're people. They're not like creatures or anything. You have all of them kind of like looking at them. We have this man praying here. It's some sort of control is going on with this sound, this instrument right here. It's like some sort of control when it comes to judgment. So somewhere in your, I want to say in your mind, somewhere in your mind, this judgment has been really drawn out of placement. Like, judgment and discernment is a natural thing. It's something that's very healthy. It's something spiritual as well. Using judgment and discernment to decide what is right for you and what's not right for you, with people, with situations, with all sorts of things. You have to make sure that it feels right, that it sits right with you. So judgment is not a bad thing. Judgment is not something you need to cast out. It's more turning your judgment into divine discernment. So you're being very hypercritical in your own mind. You're being way too hypercritical with self, and that might be projecting its way onto other people as well. So it's like you really need to turn down that judgment card. You need to quit judging every single emotion you have, every single situation you're put in, your life in general. Quit overanalyzing the little things. Just kind of more flow like this feminine. You need to let that feminine out when it comes to making decisions about your life and about moving forward and about communicating. I hope that makes sense. All right, and then we have Justice. So these are the things that cannot be changed. And whenever I see the Justice cards, I think of times that we have been taken advantage of, times when we have been powerless, things that were taken from us, maybe like guilt. I hear a lot of guilt over past mistakes, over past things that have been done. And so these are things that you cannot change. This is the card to represent the things that need to be accepted, the things that cannot be changed. And that's the past. That's the things that have been done to you. These are the things that you have put yourself through, the life lessons that you've learned. God, this reading's for me. I feel it in my bones. So this is just like a letting go and a making peace of everything that has gone on before. And everything that you either missed out on, or you feel like you lost, or you felt like, you know, you were stomped on. All of those moments. It's a big forgiveness of everyone around you, and a big acceptance of you can't do anything to change it. You know? Word. God, I feel this card so deeply. All right, moving on. So we have the 10 of Wands, it looks like. Ooh, that's so nice. So what you can do to integrate this part of shadow or heal this wound, or help like accept this right here, is the 10 of Wands. And that's creating, that is completing your own desires. It's getting what you want. It's going after what you want. It's also letting go of whatever is on your back that is not yours, to be there. So it's this huge like releasing and letting go of all this stuff that you thought you had to carry. It's like when you've been traumatized or you've been harmed before, and then you're hyper vigilant every fucking step after that, of not being taken advantage of, things not going your way, of like just, you know, being hyper vigilant of your energy being taken from you. And you don't need to do that anymore. Like, you need to just focus on completing your desires, of letting go of whatever's on your back that's not yours. There's no need for this hypervigilance of, like, getting justice or, you know, making peace with, like, let the universe make things right in that area for you, because that's not something you're going to be able to do. It's something you're going to have to give to the universe and be like, I can't anymore. Okay, and then the intention for all of this, we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't read Roman numerals, guys. Okay, I'm gonna let you know a secret here. I have a really hard time reading these. And there is no fucking, like, this one says justice on the bottom, but some of these, there's nothing. So I gotta count the little doohickeys, okay? Yeah, there's my secret for the day. Anyway, back to our intention, sorry. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of Pentacles. She's, like, hitting this tree, and it's, like, bleeding. That is so crazy. Okay, this doesn't go with like the normal the traditional way of the Seven of Pentacles, but what my intuition's telling me with this is like, you know, like, don't tap it till it's dry, like don't bleed it dry, because she's like tapping this tree and it's like bleeding and there's like blood everywhere, but there's no leaves on her fucking tree, there's only coins. So it's like, to me, your intention here is to let things grow and quit fucking with them, I think. I'm really hearing that. It's like, you know, like, let things grow. Quit checking. Like, quit checking on the manifestations. Quit checking on the things that are coming. And really tap into this more feminine, this feminine attribute. Quit judging every step of the way. Quit, you know, checking to make sure you're on the right path all the time. And just go on the path. Just go on the path. Like, let go of these things and watch this flourish. Like, let it flourish. Is there anything else with the Seven of Pentacles? Focus on your desires. So, like, focus on building the tree, not checking to make sure that the tree is producing. So it's like almost like create without like checking. Like, don't be like, oh, I wonder if this is going to get me money, attention, fame, popularity, blah, 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 blah. Just make it because you love it and because your heart is like calling you to do that. I hope that makes sense. All right, let's get you guys an oracle card for this reading. And her face looks like a moon, right? Oh yeah, all their faces got these moon crescent. This is the Deviant Moon deck. So they're all, except for this fucking ugly fucker. I don't know if that's so much a moon. It kind of looks like a moon, actually. But guys, this sage, again, like, this sage is like the forever burning sage. Forever burning sage. Alright, let's get you an oracle card, deck 1. Whoever chose deck 1, let's get you an oracle card from the Moonology deck, as usual. Oh, we got 2? 3. Confidence is key to your success. Working through your fears. And the energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, I feel like the energy is gaining momentum, and that is why you are being called to like release a lot of this stuff. Working through your fears, I feel like this burden, all of this passion you've been holding on to for a while, and you've been scared to walk through it. So that's why you're being called. And then that confidence is key, because you're worth this. Like, there's a reason why you're doing this hard work, and it's because you're worth the hard work. All right. And that 5 of Swords on the reversal on the bottom, to me, that's always about kind of like you're going to end up on top. Like, these people that hurt you, you're like holding on to it, and you're giving them power that you don't even realize that you're giving them, because you're holding on to all these hurts and things. So you're like thinking about them, and you're sending them energy, and you're sending them your power, and you're sending them your rage, and your whatever. So quit sending them power and things like that, and just focus on yourself. Focus on yourself, because you're going to end up on top. Like, you won out of that situation. You won. Even though it doesn't feel like it. You did. Okay. Okay. Let's get into my deck 2, people. Here we go. Okay, deck 2. And on the bottom, we have the 4 of Swords, which is rest. The 4 of Swords is about resting. It's about pulling out. You can see these 4 swords that are in her psyche right there. You see that? They're up in these top chakras. So it's about resting, because you're building a block between your body and your intuition by not resting, by not giving yourself the time you need to really integrate and digest life. You You overwork the body, and then you cause this like almost a split between your body and your soul, if that makes sense. Come on, Sage, I don't want you to burn all of it every single time. All right, let's get into this reading for you guys. All right, so the first card is the King of Cups, which is what is being asked to be balanced. I might ask for some clarification on that guy, to be honest. Bloop, 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 bloop. Some mad energy right here. Deck 2 does. The King of... Oh my fucking God. I'm not even fucking with y'all. Okay, King of Cups. And then I asked for clarification. King of Cups. Like, it's like, bitch, I said what I said. Okay? Like, I said what I said. We also have the Magician that popped out. And then there's one more that flipped over. Let me see what this bad boy was. Oh my God. I can't believe that just fucking happened. The King of Cups and the King of Cups. Like, Alright. The Ten of Cups is on the bottom. The Magician, the King of Cups. With strength in here. I feel like it's your heart. Like, I feel like your heart needs a little bit of balance and it needs a little bit of love. The King of Cups, he's like, I always see him as like a container. He's like holding this cup, this chalice, and in each of these he's holding his cup. And he is like a container for the feminine. He is a container for emotions. He is a container. We have like this full moon here too. So like a lot of lunar energy. Like even though he is this like masculine, this masculine figure, he is this king, he is this ruler, he is still very engulfed and very connected to his own heart, to his own emotions. You can see he's just sitting there calmly looking ahead at the storm while these like waves are crashing around him. So it's like a big call to balance your emotions. Like use your masculine as a container for your own emotional realms. So it's like when you build a sacred container to feel emotions, it's like you give yourself time and space. So your masculine is that one that is like organizing things, that is telling you to go get things, is telling you to like your solar energy. Solar energy is it lights up all the dark crevices. It gives healing, it gives energy, it gives life. And then the feminine would be that lunar energy. It'd be emotional. It'd be the tides. It'd be the waves. It'd be the current. It'd be the changes. So feel into those different aspects. So the masculine is the one that's like telling you to go forth. It's your motivation. It's your energy pull. And so you need to utilize and use your masculine and balance it with your feminine. So using your masculine as a container, like really giving yourself space. And then with the Magician, it's like a lot of creation. The Magician alchemizes everything that's around him. So it's like you're being asked right now to like take your emotions and alchemize them. Use your masculine to transmute your own emotions into something. So examples of that would be when you're sad, depressed, whatever, transmuting this and turning them into poetry, turning them into songs, turning them into artwork, turning them into blog posts, like whatever it is, whatever your outlet is. It's like you're unbalanced in the place of like utilizing your emotions. It's like you're really stuck and trapped in that masculine go. And it's not that your masculine is bad at all. It's that you need to utilize your masculine in order to make time and space to rest, because that's the true test of strength. And that's your next card. That's your action, is strength. And you can see like they are pushing themselves into the water, and water is very representative of our emotions. And so it's like pushing forth into these waves and really doing the digging that you need to do in order to figure out like what these emotions are going to become. Like in order to transmute emotions, you have to dig into them and ask yourself why they're there, what they're doing, what they're teaching you, you know, XYZ. You can't just transmute emotions and not really know what they're about. One second, guys. This sage, I swear to God, is still going. Okay. So yeah, you're going to have to do some digging into these emotions, because I also feel like because your masculine is unbalanced, you probably have been shoving like a lot of this to the bottom of your being, like not really dealing with it, not really looking at it. So you might not even know what it is really that you're about to like run into this ocean. Okay. Sorry, I thought someone said something. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so I think our shadow side right here. So what we are trying to accept, like what we can't change and we need to accept. And the Ten of Pentacles is success, Mom. Okay, success. So like, this is something you can't change. This is something you just need to accept, is that when you start working within your emotional realms, when you start really alchemizing and like utilizing your emotions as fuel, this is when that fulfillment is going to come. Like you are just going to have to start accepting that that is coming your way, instead of playing imposter syndrome, instead of being like, I'm not willing or deserving of this. Like you're going to have to fucking let go of that shit, because it's coming for you. Like this is what you need to learn in order for this shit to really manifest itself, for you to really harness and learn these lessons. So it's like this success is coming for you, this stability is coming for you, and this Ten of Pentacles isn't just like for you personally. This is for like everyone. You can see that this like this cabin is just, or castle is just full of people. There's a horse, there's tons of joy, there's all sorts of things around. So it's like, what you can't change is that like you're bound for greatness, boo. Like that's how I feel about that card. Like you're bound for fucking greatness. No, and then the Wheel of Fortune. How to integrate this part of shadow. And the Wheel of Fortune is to like learn that you can change your luck. You can like, not your luck, I guess. You can change your path. You can change your karma. You can change the route that you're headed and what intentions you're focusing on, and you know, like where you're going in life. You can change, and like to accept that change, to integrate that change, and know that like you're not where you used to be anymore. Like you are bounds and leaps further, and that's why it's okay to take a rest. It's okay to feel your emotions. It's okay to look and see how far you've come. These might not even be bad emotions that you're like pushing out. They might be just like emotions of gratitude and gratefulness of not being on the old path that you're on anymore. But because you don't want to look at them, you're not going to see how far you've come and all the work that you've done. And it's going to be harder for you to really accept that you are you're in a different version of yourself. You're in a different season of your life. You are in a completely and utterly different perspective. Like things are different for you. Things have shifted for you. Like they used to be negative and gloomy and blah, and now they're not, because of what you're focusing on and the intentional work that you are doing on yourself to heal yourself. Okay? And the intention right here is Nine of Pentacles. And Nine of Pentacles to me is like, look how far you've come. Like she is chilling in her golden ass garden that she built herself. She got her bird. She has this other like land surveyor out with her. And they're just like looking over this field of golden. So it's like a stop. It's a stop for a second. Stop, slow down. Feel your emotions. Feel into some things. You got some things to alchemize. You got some things to shift. And look at like all the joy and success that's coming your way. There's no way that you can stop that. You're obviously not unworthy. You're obviously not good enough. Like obviously it's coming for you. You see it. You see the doors opening. See that you're on a new path. See all the work that you've done, and give yourself a break. Give yourself a break to enjoy how far you've come. Give yourself a break so that you can really feel into the next phase that you need to step into. Like start to feel all the gratitude and good emotions that are going on. It's not always go, 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 go. You don't always have to go, 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 go anymore to get things done. All right, I hope that made sense. I'm feeling like a really slow energy too right now. Like I'm not talking as fast as normal. I'm like kind of very slow and intentional. But yeah, I'm really feeling that slow energy here. All right, can I have an oracle card out of the Moonology deck? Out of the Moonology deck, can I have an oracle card, please? Oracle card. There we go. Oh shit, fuck. All right, so we have the answers you need are coming. So that's what I was saying about whatever this emotional thing is. I would start diving into it because I think you have a hunch about it. You just haven't turned around to look at it and believe in the impossible. Exactly, because that's coming for you. I see that it's coming for you. So you just got to believe that it's coming for you. And same with this, like whatever you're on dilemma about, like the answers are coming. The answers are coming. You just got to be a little bit patient and rest right now. That's what I'm saying. Rest to integrate how far you've already come. Do not pass go. Do not collect $100. No, I'm kidding. All right. I hope that made sense. Whoever chose deck 2 or my pointy quartz. So pretty. Hoping for some answers. Let's get you some answers then, girl. All right. Deck 3, people, my burbs. My burbs. Okay. Okay, so it looks like I got the 5 of Cups on the bottom for my deck 3 people right here. Bloop, bloop. This card is rip the fuck up because someone is a jerk, but it's fine. So anyway, 5 of Cups. We are talking about something that emotionally was spilt out. In this deck, we have a woman here, and she is looking down, and you can't see it, but there are a bunch of cups that have spilled all over the floor. She has 2 cups up here above her head, but she is not looking up to see what has been left over. She does have a friend here by her side who is also offering her his own cup. But she's not really worried or focused about anything else except for that her cups are on the floor. When we're talking about cups, we're talking about emotions. So some emotions have been spilt out. Something has been ruined. Something has been lost, dropped. An opportunity has been missed. Something like that. At least in your own perspective. That's how you're seeing things. This is a card about making room. So this card comes up when we are holding too much space for anything new to come in, and that's why things start changing, shifting around us. That's why things start falling apart around us, is to make space for that shift, for that change. Okay? So that's like the overall energy. Let's kind of get into some of the logistics about this. So our unbalance is the Knight of Wands reversed. So our Knights are all about getting things and going after things that we want. Oh, yay, good. I'm so glad, Cassie. I'm so glad. I was hoping that this reading would be for you. But, so we have the Knight of Wands in a reversal. The Knight is normally going after what he wants. He will go after it no matter what. Wands are about desires. They're about fire. So he lets his passions, his fire, drive him in the directions of what he's going for. We're in a reversal here, which is talking about our unbalanced part of us, the side of us that is out of whack. Yeah, and I feel like this is you, like, not lacking the drive or the motivation. I think it's more of the, I want to say, confidence or assertiveness to really go after what you want. I think you're chasing after a bunch of things that aren't things that are truly for you, like meant for you. I think they are either wounds that you're running after, like subconscious wounding, or like old belief systems, old patterning. There's something there that's like blocking you from like really going after what you want without second guessing it, without hesitation. I'm not sure. I hope you're feeling, I hope you feel that, because I'm not quite sure exactly what that is. There's just something that's in the way of that. There's something that's unbalancing that chase after your desires. The action we have, okay. So some things are not coming to manifestation. That's what's going on. You're wondering where that key is, why things are not clicking for you, why things are not coming into manifestation for you. It's like you have all these desires, these hopes, these dreams, these wishes, and you're getting shit that's not what you want. And you're like, okay, what the hell am I doing wrong? It's not that you're like afraid to go after it. It's that you're not seeing the results that you wish you could, and you're getting discouraged because of that. You're like, why am I not the Knight of Wands? Like, why am I not just able to like go after and get the things that I want and then take them home and have them? Like, why is that not happening for us? And I'm feeling like something into like connections of some sort. So like business, love, friendship, like not toxic situations. It's like you're looking for like positive situations or something to work out for you. When it comes to connections with other people, I feel like there's just other people in this situation. Okay, anyway, moving on. So the action that needs to happen, we have the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is about celebration. It's about good emotions. This is like when we're trying to manifest something, we have to feel into the good emotions that are around us. Because if we're always feeling into the negative and looking at the negative instead of looking at the positive of things and feeling into the gratitude, feeling into what it would feel like to have our desires, feeling into what we're grateful for now, then these manifestations won't come true. It will be really hard to find that connection. And if you're feeling some sort of way about self, like if your confidence is diminished, or you're not seeing yourself in the right light, you're not thinking that you're enough, you think that there's something flawed about you, then it's really hard for you to celebrate in your wins. It's really hard for you to celebrate in what you're grateful for and to celebrate within those communities, because it's really hard for you to feel comfortable within self. Because you feel like there's something constantly that you have to work on there. Interesting. So Three of Cups, the action is to feel into the good things that are going right. Instead of focusing on the negative, it is to go out and celebrate within self. Celebrate within, like do things that you like to do. Do things that like make you feel good. You can see that there are 3 women here that are like cheersing, and they're all drinking. They're all in their pretty dresses. They're all out. There's like flowers everywhere. It's a beautiful scene. So it's like going out there and really finding the beauty in life again, finding the beauty in the little things, finding the beauty in yourself, in your own life, and living your own life. Because that's going to help you connect the dots. That's going to help you with this manifestation, with this bringing things that you need. Okay, and then we have the harem reversed. Oh yeah, girl and boys. Whoever else is watching this, I'm like talking straight to you, and I'm like, God damn it. The Hierophant in reverse. So these are the things that you cannot change, and that is the values that you were taught. The values that you were taught, the way that you were controlled by other people's opinions, by other people's commitments, by other people's own values, own whatever, the bullshit that other people were pressing on you. So that's the thing that you cannot control. It's something that you have to learn how to accept, is that, you know, people are going to do this, that... Not even that people are going to do this. I didn't mean to say that. It's more that this is the way that you grew up. These were the situations that you were faced. These are the things that you were raised with. And it's like this total acceptance piece of that, the values that you were raised with, the values that you were taught with, or the values that other people have brought to you that you have adopted, didn't always work or align with your best self, with your highest self. They didn't help you achieve the things that you wanted to achieve. They actually in turn gave you things that you didn't necessarily want. And that was really hard and difficult time for you, but know that it's okay. And like, once you accept that that has happened to you and that your values haven't always been in the right place, that is when change can happen. That is when you can stop subscribing to the bullshit beliefs and really start subscribing to the ones that are going to help you. It's this total acceptance, though, of toxic people in your life. Toxic people that have taught you things. Because the thing is, once you shift your perspective on that, they have taught you exactly who you don't want to be, which has in turn taught you to be exactly who you want to be. Okay? So it's that shift of perspective there. The action to help integrate this is the Page of Cups, and that's bringing new emotions in, bringing new information in. The Page is all about bringing new information, and Cups are emotional realm. You can see that he's like bringing all these stars all over the place. He's in this like kind of, I want to say it's like a murky swamp looking thing, because there's like some lotus flowers and there's this weird murky guy right there, but he's like bringing light to all of this situation. He's like bringing new emotions here. He's bringing new healing. So it's like this harem, this old toxic bullcrap, like it can bring out some of your darkest times, some of your darkest situations, some of the times that you felt the least like yourself and the most taken advantage of are actually going to bring you the brightest of stars. They're going to bring you the brightest of situations. So even if you just went through a situation, like maybe this wasn't just like super past stuff, maybe this is the most recent situation that you were in where you had someone else's kind of mindset or construct kind of forced upon you, know that this is going to bring out some of the brightest situations that you've ever been in because of these dark situations that you're growing and learning from and accepting. Instead of pushing them away, you're just accepting them, and that's going to bring that lightness in. All right, and then our intention is the world. So the intention that you need to set is to see yourself in the right light, to see yourself as the world, and that you deserve the world, and that you are in flow and in touch with the natural cycles of the world and the earth, and that you are a part of the collective. It's not that there's nothing wrong with you. If you think differently than other people, if you find yourself in situations that just hurt your heart, if there are things that just other people don't understand, that is not for them to hold space for. They just don't, they have some work to do. There's nothing wrong with you, because you play a very vital role in the rest of the ecosystem. Your personal frequency, your personal energy, what you bring to the table is so fucking vital to the rest of the ecosystem, okay? And I want you to know that, and I want you to start seeing it like that. You need to start seeing yourself in, when I do things to take care of myself and my energy, when I go after my desires, when I celebrate my beauty and my own frequency and my own vibration, I am literally helping heal the world. Okay? And you're also worth the world. Like, you are worth that. You are worth completing this cycle. You are worth getting rid of this bullshit that you're subscribing to. You're worth letting go of these situations, these toxic situations. Like, you are worth it. That's why they left. That's why they're gone. And you need to start seeing it in that perspective. Okay? I don't mean to say you need to start seeing it in that perspective. I freaking hate telling people what they need to do. But what I'm saying is that, like, You can stay stuck here as long as you'd like, as long as you need to. You can stay right here in this sadness and look at these cups and, you know, grieve. You can stay there as long as you want, okay? In order for these manifestations to come in and for you to really start getting what you're desiring, though, these good emotions have to come in. They have to come in, okay? They have to. For manifestation purpose. You don't have to do anything, but in order to manifest your dream life, you know, feeling good emotions and latching onto them. God, I don't know why I just had to go through that spiel where I'm like, I'm not telling anyone what to do, but here's my advice. But all right, let's get you an advice card, an oracle card. Advice oracle, advice oracle for the Moonology. Ooh, we got 2 for you. So let's see. The energy is gaining momentum. Oh, there's this one again. And conclusions are within reach. So yeah, what you're asking, like whatever you're asking, whatever clarification you're needing, it's coming. It's coming. It's just feeling into this energy right here. These good emotions, spending time celebrating self, doing these nice things for self, putting yourself in the right perspective and healing some of those wounds. And that's when you're going to start to see things a little bit clearer. That is when the conclusions are actually going to come in. It's really funny because we think when we have a problem, if we think about it enough, we'll be able to solve it. And that's really not the case. It's normally when we put the problem down and walk away from the problem is when the solution to the problem comes up for us. Okay? All right, well, that was the reading for the new moon in Virgo. Sorry for all the technical difficulties, the phone dying, and just all the other crazy random crap that happened. I will be doing my new moon guided meditation. That'll be on Tuesday. We're going to be doing that Tuesday morning if anyone would like to join me. I also will be posting that astrology report on... it's on the website already, but I'll be posting it on the Facebook. And then also the spread I used during this video, I'll be posting as well on the Facebook. So if you'd like to give yourself a reading, go for it. Use the spread. It's really fun. And if you do use the spread, please send me like a message of how it went or send me a message of the pictures or anything like that. I love to get those. I love to see what y'all get for the new and full moon. Ow, it just... hit my funny bone. I just launched the workshop for how to read tarot cards intuitively. You can get your tickets now. They are on Eventbrite. They're going to be $35 before September 13th and then $40 after that. But you are going to get a workshop with me, a free drink, and get to take home a tarot deck. That'll be hosted at the Black and Blues Music and Brews, and Willow Shaper is the one that has provided the tarot decks. And I'm super excited to be teaching and to kind of get this under my belt and to show people kind of how to use tarot in a more intuitive way. So go check out the Eventbrite. That's all over my Facebook. You can get your tickets online, like I said. And I think I'll be doing a virtual version of that as well later on this year, probably November. I want to do the in-person one first, just so I can work out some kinks and things like that and then bring it on to Zoom or a different platform for my people that are far away, because I know not everyone lives in Lewellyn, Colorado, and I know that I've been reached out several times by people to learn how to read cards. I'm booking for September, so if you would like a tarot reading, all of my full and new moons, my personalized ones, are $5 off. All of my energy cleanses, the 2 guided meditations that I have on my site, they are both $5 off as well. So if you're wanting to do an energy cleanse, I do those virtual and in person. Go over to the website. I also have put a free discovery call with me, and that is for the mentorship. I am going to be launching that a little bit later, probably November, but I'm taking people that want to try it out for the first time. It'll be at a discounted rate because you'll be helping me work out the bugs. But if you're looking for someone to hold a container for you to do any shadow work, to do any intention work, intuitive healing, one-on-one mentorship with tarot, one-on-one mentorship with just any of this metaphysical, spiritual things like chakra work. Talk about it in the discovery call, whatever you're kind of looking for. And I just want to make this program be very inclusive to what you all need. And I want it to be completely personalized for each person that comes into my mentorship. This is a free offer. My pick a decks and my guided meditations, they will be free until the end of the year. Next year, I will be launching them behind a paywall. So if you like them now, let me know. I might do some discounts for some people that have been a part of it since the beginning, because I love you all and I love being supported by y'all. It's been awesome for me. It's been a great experience. But I do want to build a little bit more of a tight-knit community about people that are actually serious about working with this moon energy. So there's all that. And then donations are always accepted again for either this or the guided meditation. I have also put a link on my linktree for my GoFundMe. I'm trying to pay for my yoga teacher training. I have almost half of it saved up, but I need a little bit of help. So if you feel called to do that, please go over, donate. I will send you some sage bundles that I'm making right now for free. I'll ship that off to you for donations because I want to give back. If you feel like you can't donate, go ahead, go share that for me, guys. I hate asking for help. It is so fucking uncomfortable for me, but there is something that has been running through my energy for the last couple months of I can't do this alone and I need a community, and if I put myself out there, my community will show up. Helping each other, we're all helping each other spiritually grow. Like that is what my spirit, my soul is like craving. So yeah, that's how that works, is we ask other people for help when we need help, and that's how we build connection stronger. So I think that's all I got for you guys. Sorry that was a mouthful at the end. Thanks for being here with me. Have an awesome new moon. Remember to take some time for yourself, set some intentions, really go through and release some things, have some quiet time. Take care of yourself, okay guys? I love you all, and thank you for being a part of this journey with me, and I will see you all on Tuesday.